Sound design with AI. Is it cheating? Is it a thing? So I had this random idea. I wanted to do some more sound design, but I don't want to just waste time just experimenting and just twisting knobs. So I just wanted to ask ChatGPT, how do I make certain sound? Within this video, we're going to go and ask ChatGPT, how do we make Amapiano bass, the famous Amapiano log drum sound that you all know, you all heard before. So let's jump right into the computer, and I leave all my diddly-do down at the bottom of the screen. I asked the chat how to make an Amapiano log drum bass sound in Serum. It replied in seconds. You can get surprisingly close to an authentic Amapiano log drum in Serum, even though the original sound comes from specialized synths and sampling techniques. The key is creating a deep sine based bass with a short pitch drop, woody attack, and subtle harmonics. Sound standard. For those of you that don't know about sound design in Serum, I recommend just doing your own deep dive, because I've done my own deep dive for months and years back in the day, back in 2015. So this video is going to be a little advanced, but it's not going to be information overload. Method 1, bass Amapiano log drum in Serum. Oscillator A, wavetable, basic shape, sine wave, octave down 2 or -2, level 100. Oscillator B, wavetable, basic shapes, shape, triangle, or slightly distorted sine, octave -2, level 20 to 30%. Envelope 1, volume, attack 0 milliseconds, decay 600 to 900 milliseconds, sustain 0, release 100 milliseconds. This creates a basic thump. All right, let's try this. And we're also going to compare and contrast my sound design with this log drum plugin that I have. Oscillator A, basic shape, basic shapes. Let's do sine. Oscillator B, it says level 100%. Oscillator B, basic shapes. You can do, say, a triangle or distorted sine. Let's do triangle, and it says level 20 to 30%. Everything is -2, octave down, 2 octaves down. Attack 0 milliseconds, decay 6 to 900, and a sustain 0 milliseconds. Let's see the level 20 to 30%. That's fine. Let's hear how it sounds. We can probably change up the attack. That's getting somewhere. Let's add the signature pitch drop. Envelope 2, attack 0, decay 80 to 150 milliseconds, sustain 0. Drag envelope 2 to oscillator A, coarse pitch about -24 semitones. Adjust the envelope amount until the note drops quickly from higher pitch into the bass note. This pitch sweep is one of the most important elements of the log drum sound. All right, semitones right here. We getting somewhere. Sustain down to 0, decay to 80 to 100 milliseconds. But I'm definitely going to change this again. Let's go back to basic shapes. Let's keep it simple now, and then I'll experiment with my own knowledge of sound design within Serum later. Add the wood knock, noise oscillator. Try HE hum, bright white, J60 noise. Settings, level 5 to 15%, one shot on. Route the high pass filter around 1 to 2 kilohertz. Use a very short envelope. Decay 20 to 50 milliseconds. This creates the click or knock at the front. All right, let's do noise. Let's try AC hum, and we're going to do it to one shot. AC hum, let's try J60, that was one. And then let's do filter. Use MG low 12. MG low 12 cut off around 150 to 250 hertz. Add a little drive. The filter helps focus the low end and remove harshness. Let me take this. I don't hear the woodiness. Maybe I attached it wrong. I like that better. I just turned the level up on oscillator B, on the B oscillator. And I changed it to a triangle wave. Effect section, distort. Distortion, soft clip, drive, 10 to 25%. Soft clip, drive, 10 to 25%. And then next, compressor, multi-band, on, gain until it feels thick. On, gain until it feels thick. I feel like the noise oscillator is helping it cut through the mix. It isn't giving the woodiness. EQ, boost 80 to 120 hertz. Okay. Cut 250 to 400 hertz if muddy. Cut. Then we gotta just experiment. All right, small boost. That's way too much. I'm actually gonna bring this down a little bit more. Let's change this to envelope 2 attack curve. Attack. Let me see what this does. Definitely gives it more of an attack now. It's more effective with envelope 1. And this says advanced Amapiano trick, meeting modern producers layer, main log drum, subsign underneath, percussive kick later, saturation, distortion, butts. The sound often isn't just one synth patch, it's multiple layers working together, of course. So this is the first patch that we have created. And it also gives you more than just sound design. It gives you actual tips of how to use the sound in the musical setting. So instead of playing long notes, Amapiano log drums usually talk rhythmically. It's percussive because it's a log drum. So let's say, for example, it says C2, then G, A sharp, G. So you got. It says use lots of slides, octave jumps, syncopation, call and response pattern. For example, for the most authentic sound, many producers start with a sample log drum and then process it in Serum or another synth. Cool. They have the different artists you can listen to. Listen to tracks by Kabza D Small, DJ Marforsa, and Tyler ICU. And notice that the bass often has a fast pitch drop, woody attack, saturated low mids, mono sub frequencies. A good starting pitch drop setting is around minus 24 semitones over 100 milliseconds. Then fine tune by ear to match the groove of your track. Cool. Let's just do a drum loop for right now. Let's lock it in. So let's compare and contrast before I start to do more sound design. So this is the log drum plugin that I have been using for many years. You can get it from producersources.com. So let's just drag and drop it down and compare and contrast. So the blue MIDI is the Serum. The red MIDI is the log drum. Let's compare and contrast what we've created with our Serum from ChatGPT to our log drum plugin. First is Serum. Okay, next is Log Drum. So comparing and contrasting, the Log Drum has more of a woody sound, but the Serum isn't that far off. It's more of a sub sound. So what I could do, I could go into Serum and drag and drop this Log Drum sound that I have here and just sound design it based off of that. And then you can always experiment. You can change the different wave tables. And you can also change the parameters within this Log Drum plugin. If you want this preset, the Serum preset, let me know in the comment section down below. And I'll probably most likely do like a total of 5 different log drums within Serum because I know how to manipulate the sound. But this is the parameters ChatGPT gave me, and I can always just tweak it. To me, this is cool. So that's it for today's video. We use ChatGPT to give us a foundation for how to sound design within Serum. And the sound that we tried to recreate was Amapiano's famous log drum sound. So let me know what you think. Was it a hit? Was it a miss? Did I not do something correctly? Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you going to use ChatGPT for your sound design creations? Is it cheating? Should you just only use your ears? Should you only just listen to other musicians and music producers? Let's have a conversation down below. I want to hear your thoughts. Without further ado, catch you in the next video. Ciao.